Hi, it's Allison again. People often ask me if I know a good way to eliminate stress in life. Think about how much more fun you would have if you could relieve the stress that you have in your everyday life. You'd be less worried and you'd be much happier and healthier. Well, I do know of a way to eliminate stress, and I'm going to share it with you. And it's actually very simple. Before I share this awesome stress elimination technique with you, I'd like to talk about a related subject. If you want to succeed in something that you do, you need to have two things: the knowledge of how to achieve your goal and the tools that enable you to achieve it. You need to have both, and you can't achieve your goals with only one of these factors. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to drive somewhere. You need to have two things: the knowledge of how to drive, or a driver's license, and a tool for driving, which is a car. You can't drive somewhere if you only have one of them. You can't drive somewhere if you only know how to drive a car, but you don't have a car. And you can't drive somewhere if you have a car, but you don't know how to drive. You'll be able to move the car, but you'll probably hit something quickly and have an accident. It's so obvious that we hardly ever stop to think about it. Same goes with project management. You need to have the knowledge of how to run projects, and you need the set of tools that will enable you to actually run the projects. That will take me to the stress elimination technique in a minute. If you have the tools to run projects, but you don't have the knowledge of how to do it, you'll start having accidents pretty quickly in the form of project delays, scope creep, etc. This is why we at Elementool offer you both the knowledge and the tools. The knowledge comes in the form of our Project Management Formula program, which is a 5-step system for running projects successfully from beginning to end. And the tools are the Elementool Project Management Software. Together, they give you a complete solution that will allow you to achieve your goals. Now back to the stress elimination technique. First, I'm going to give you the knowledge of how stress is created and how you can prevent it. And after that, I'm going to give you the tools that will enable you to eliminate and prevent it. I'm going to start with a short clip from our Project Management Formula program that explains how stress is created and how you can eliminate it. Here it is. Most people these days will tell you that they have too much to do and not enough time to get it done. We've enhanced our quality of life in so many ways, yet ironically, we nearly kill ourselves with stress by taking on more work than we have the resources to deal with.
That's why time management is so important, because it's really a kind of stress management. Have you ever wondered why you can't seem to shut down your brain at night when you're trying to fall asleep? Why are there so many thoughts running through your mind all the time? That's stress. Now let me explain how stress is created. It's not just the big problems that create stress. All the little unresolved tasks that we have to deal with sit at the back of our heads, subconsciously creating tension. As soon as you attach a should or a need to a task, it becomes incomplete. Decisions that you still need to make about whether or not you're going to do something are already incomplete. If you put your mind's attention on something that needs to be done and then don't complete it because it's low on the priority list, your mind will have already created an open process that keeps running in the back of your mind. And it's going to keep bothering you till you complete that task. Worst of all, it takes up your energy and prevents you from having a clear focus on the more important tasks.
It's kind of like your Windows Task Manager. When you open Task Manager, you see that there are a lot of processes running in the background. Processes that you didn't even know existed. Many of them don't do anything for days, but there they are, consuming your computer memory and causing it to run slowly. But if you shut down the processes that you don't use, then it frees up the memory of your computer and it will run faster.
All these open-end processes create stress. So how do we handle all these processes and how do we minimize stress? The key is to clear the open process from our mind by having something else managing them.
Usually, the reason something is on your mind is because you want the situation to be different than what it currently is. The problem is, you haven't yet worked out exactly what the intended outcome is. You haven't decided what the next physical step is, and you haven't put reminders of the outcome and the action required into a system you trust.
And until you do all that, your brain will refuse to put the matter to rest. You can try to fool the people around you by acting like everything's okay, but you can't fool your own mind. Only it knows whether or not you've come to the conclusions you need. Until you clarify your thoughts, make the decisions, and store the data in a system you can trust, your brain will keep nagging you about the next step and adding to your stress.
To manage the actionable items, you're going to need a storage place to put the tasks, a calendar, a list of reminders of next actions, and a list of reminders of things that you're waiting for. You will also need a list of projects. Projects are things that need to be completed by following a set of tasks. Hiring a new employee, decorating a room, and building a new version of software are all types of projects.
In order to manage this inventory of open processes, you have to capture it in containers that will hold them until you have time to decide what they are and what you're going to do about them. Then you need to empty these containers regularly to ensure that they remain good tools for collecting.
The fact that you haven't put an item in your basket doesn't mean you don't have it. You need to be sure that everything you need is collected somewhere other than your head.
Now, there are many kinds of collection tools, and they can be physical or digital. For example, a basket, writing paper, a Word document, an email, or issue tracking software are all different types of collection tools. It's important that the tools have a good reminder system that you can trust. Once you set up a reminder, you move the responsibility of this task to the reminder system. This enables you to close the process in your mind and reduce the stress.
Okay, now that we have the knowledge about stress causes and how to prevent it, let me introduce the tools that will help you to eliminate it. Let's say you have a task that you need to complete and you want to take it off your mind and put it in a system so you won't stress about it. First, you log into your Elementool issue tracking account. Then you create a new issue and type in the description of the task and how it should be solved. When you're done with this step, create a reminder that will remind you to complete the task. Elementool will manage the remembering part for you. When the due date comes, if the task is not completed by then, Elementool will send you a reminder regarding this task. This way, your mind will remain stress-free. Cool and simple, isn't it? This is a small example of what we offer you and how much it can improve your life. The Project Management Formula offers a 6-week program. Each week, you'll get a set of short video clips about a specific topic. All it requires is 30 minutes a week of your time to watch these videos. The 6 major sections that we cover in this program are requirements, which explains how to collect and write requirements and define project objectives. The learning process. This section describes how we learn and create habits. It will show you a simple system that will improve your learning speed and help you to create positive habits. Estimating. This is where you learn how to create and provide the best possible estimates for your clients and for your team. Time management. Here you'll find a wealth of information and tips on how you can ensure that your valuable time is used to its best advantage so you can achieve more in less time. Scheduling and planning. You're going to find out practical, easy ways to schedule your projects and keep them on track as you go along. And the Project Management Formula. This is an easy 5-step system for running projects from start to end that you'll be able to start using straight away. On the tools side, we offer you the Elementool's Project Management System, which includes issue tracking for managing your project tasks and the team's daily workflow. Help desk for running customer support and making your clients happy. File sharing for sharing files online and saving time. Test cases for making sure everything is tested and no bugs are slipping through the cracks. Requirements management for making sure the project is developed according to what your clients want. Scheduling for managing the project plan and schedule and making sure tasks are completed on time. And conference for running online meetings and improving communication. Amazing, isn't it? I think this entire deal is a game changer. This is what I would like to offer you. You'll sign up for Elementool's Project Management System, which includes the 7 tools that I mentioned just now for 1 year, with unlimited users for only $2,519. As a bonus of signing up, I'm going to give you free access to the Project Management Formula Training Program for 50 people on your team. Usually the price of the Project Management Formula is $497 per person. Times 50, this is a bonus of $24,850. I want to give you this bonus because I want you to be successful. We at Elementool love our clients, and we want to help you and share our knowledge with you. Now, I bet you say to yourself, this is too good to be true. There must be a catch. Well, you're right. There is a catch. This offer is only valid for 24 hours. It'll expire soon, so you better act fast. Click on the sign up button below now.